surprisingly, I was able to get a bench. So it is like 11:30 actually. And the gym is a little busy. I decided to come at this time because I wanted to go to the stores. So like yesterday, I want to go to Burlington just because I was looking for underwear to begin with, but then I bought clothes, juice, and some face weight, which I left at my house like a dumbass. But yeah, so starting off with bench like usual. I did kind of warm up with dumbbells first because that was the only thing available before I was able to get this. I did 2 sets of dumbbells, 50 pounds each. For 10 reps, super slow, controlled, ready just to warm up. And then I did 1 plate, same way, super slow and controlled. Then I jumped straight to 2 plates, which did feel a little heavy, but I think it's because of the big jump I did. So I should be able to do the 2 plates, 25, for at least 2 reps, hopefully. I don't have my wrist wraps, so it's going to be a little more difficult. Usually I have those to help me out, but I should be able to do the 2 plates, 25. I don't know what I'm gonna do afterwards though. That's the real issue. It is pretty busy today, so I'll have to figure something out. Yeah. Let's fucking go. 5. That is 2 more than expected. That felt great. Holy shit. If I had maybe a spotter, I probably would have gone for 1 more. But holy fuck. 5 reps. That felt super smooth, super easy. Whew. I need to take rest days more often. Holy fuck. That was good. That was really good. These are 25s, right? Yeah. 2 plates, 25. I'm gonna do the incline machine. It's open right now. I gotta be quick about it. Yeah. I am starting to get tired already, but it's because I'm pushing myself to the limit on these ones. So I started off with just 2 plates, and I went. First set was 8 reps, I think, and the second set was 7. Considering I'm already pretty like tired from the bench, because those 5 reps, I mean, they look easy and smooth, but at the end of that, I had to catch my breath for a good minute. But I decided, you know, fuck it, let's jump up to 3 plates. And I'm sure I could do a couple reps, definitely not over 7, maybe 6, if I really push myself. But the more realistic number would probably be like 4 or 5. So I'm gonna try to do that. Obviously, until I can't no more. It's easier on the machine because it's, you know, it's a fixed path. I don't have to worry about any supporter muscles, so they should be pretty smooth. After this, cables, dumbbells, I don't know, anything's up for grabs right now, especially considering it's pretty packed. But the dumbbell section looks pretty full, so probably some cables if I could find any cables. I mean, I'll look for any alternative for chest, honestly. So the possibilities are endless right now. Shit, I might need to just do push-ups or something. But I'm gonna get these 2 sets done and then figure out what I'm gonna do next. Ooh. Okay, 4.5. That's not bad. But fuck, that shit felt a lot heavier than last time. I feel like the seat is a little too high up. I'm gonna drop it down a little bit. Just a tad bit. 2 girls in the cut. Which one to choose? I fell in love with. Fuck. Okay, only 3. Just for that, I'm gonna drop it down to 2 plates and rep it out for as many as I can. Fuck. One more, just one more. Fuck. Alright, I'm done. with this. I'm being a little selfish, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, yeah. I mean, you're cool. Look, you want it, want.
I'm gonna do 2 sets. Or actually, never mind.
I only got 2 sets left. If you don't mind.
I'll wait.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I don't want your cup to go away, dog.
Yeah. I mean, you got a crazy fun going too. Okay, one last one. Try to make this as quick as possible, so it's not gonna be the best quality, but it'll work. Just a few seconds. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I'm done. I don't want to take up too much time. Whew. Shit. Give me 1 second. All right. Anyways, so I came to the card shop I used to come to every week. The only reason I haven't been coming lately is because first of all, card prices have been skyrocketing. None of the new sets have been having the Pokemon I want, which is for Alligator, except for the latest like Japanese set. That's Japanese, and a lot of the people that I have connections with don't really mess with Japanese cards like that. So, you know, it is what it is. Can I squeeze by? Hope so. There we go. What was I gonna say? Oh, but so Collector's Cut, if you guys are in the Downey area, they also have one in Whittier. The Collector's Cut, dope ass card shop spot. The owner, Jordan, he's a real cool cat. You know, we found the shop when it barely opened, like maybe like a month in or a couple weeks in, and you know, ever since he's been treating us, you know, that like really good, like friends. We basically are friends, look. But we've seen the store when it first started to where it is now, which is it's at a good spot. The store itself is doing well, but the vendors within the store are struggling a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to put their business out there, but it just sucks that it's not like how it used to be, where I was able to go in and just chill with them, talk, play Smash, like on the Wii or on the Switch now. But it's all good, you know. Shit changes. I haven't been buying cars lately because, like I said, they don't have cars I want, and the prices have been going up, and economy has been going to shit. So Yeah. But they still have plenty of business. It's dope because it's like a card shop mixed with a barber shop. So you could go in, get a fresh haircut, and you could play a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, Pokemon tournament. They have other collectibles like Hot Wheels now too, which is a pretty big surprise to me. I've met with a lot of vendors. I've seen a lot of vendors leave and join. You know, the owner Jordan. So it's the owner Jordan that started it with him, another dude named Andy, another dude named George, and they started it. Them three, and then for the second location, I know that the dude George and Jordan both put down capital, so they both have ownership within that store. And the dude Andy, and I'm gonna be honest. Look, I don't like saying I have favorites, but Andy's definitely my favorite vendor. He's super chill. He's always down to like throw a deal. You know, he's always down to like, look. He's one of those guys that he's there for the passion. He's there for the collecting passion. A lot of people they get into the business because of the money. You know, graded cards, thousands of dollars. You know, fucking for one card and shit. And, you know, I completely respect that. You know, get your money. If you and even if you like the cards themselves, like Pokemon, if you like Pokemon itself, but you also want to get your bag, you know, go for it. You know, it's all for you. But the homie Andy, he's all about that collecting. You know, his passion is a collection. So, you know, for me, I like collecting what I like, and we have that in common. I don't like collecting for monetary value. I like collecting for, you know, just things that I like. So for Alligator, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Kabutops, you know, just like my favorite Pokemon, Gengar, which he has a lot of expensive fucking cards, man. It's ridiculous. And, you know, it's cool to have an expensive card. Don't get me wrong. It's cool to flex that you have an expensive card. But sometimes it gets to a point where it's like, damn, I do not want to drop $5, $6, fucking $700 for like two, three cards. Sometimes even fucking one if it's graded. Like, it's ridiculous. And like one card I chased for a long time. I finally got like two of them. The Dark Feraligatr. So it's a classic card. It's a very dope card. I fucking love the card. It has some sick ass art to it. Ungraded goes already for like 80, 90 bucks. At least that's at the time when I was looking for it. It might have gone up, might have gone down. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. But graded, that bitch easily goes up to like $300 for like not even a good grade for like 7, a grade 7, a grade 8, fucking $300-$400. And don't get me wrong, it's a dope card, but I am not paying over $200 for that shit. So yeah, my goal for a while was to collect every Feraligatr card, and I basically did that. But the problem is that there's some like very like niche cards that they have, like the top loader card. I could have ordered it online, but at the time I did not want to spend, I think it was a good $70 for it, and at the time I didn't want to spend that for a card, and I was hesitant because it was because I like getting the cards in person, so I know what I'm getting. This was online. I don't like doing online purchases for cards. But yeah, so, you know, if you're into collecting Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or even like playing the games themselves in tournaments, I think they do the Weiss Schwarz cards too, the anime cards. If you're into those, check them out, man, because they're cool people, they're good people, they're fair for the most part. I'm not sure about the other vendors, but I know Andy and Jordan and George are fair with their prices. And if they're buying from you, they'll throw you a fair percentage, 65 to 75 or even 85, depending on the card itself. But yeah, check them out, man. Well, my proudest moment was when Fusion Strike came out. When it barely came out, bro, I spent so much money on that shit. But when Fusion Strike came out, I got the Mew alternate art, and I was hype as fuck, right? And there was a dude in the card shop, so I was the homie Jordan. He was like, "I'll buy it off of you for the price it is at right now," and I'm like, "Ooh, that ass." And I think at the time it was going for like an easy like 3 something. I don't know. I don't remember, but it was going for a lot. No, it wasn't. It wasn't 3. It was like maybe like 1 or 2. But I was like, that ass, and then he was like, yeah, I'll buy it off of you right now. And then there was another guy in the store that he's all about collecting Mew cards. That's his niche. He collects all Mew cards, and he was going for the alternate art, and I had it. So I was like, ooh, like he asked me if I'm down to trade. And I'm like, oh, fuck it, let me look at your binder. So I was looking at his binder. He had a lot of retro cards, Gengar and Lugia card. He had the Gengar Wizards of the Coast card, where he's like to the side and there's fucking mountains behind him. I was like, hey, you down to trade for this one? He was like, go for it. To this day, the Gengar card I got from him was like 120, like 130. And the Mew one I gave him went down to like 60 or 80, somewhere around there. And maybe I don't know. Do I still have TCG Player downloaded? I do not. Mew alts are using Strike. How much is it? $60. That's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it held its value for a decent amount. Upwards to 90. It's not bad. But I know the Gengar one I have, because it's a retro card, dog. Like it's an original, like from the Wizards of the Coast, which they only printed I think a couple sets until the current company took it over. But yeah, I like collecting Pokemon cards. I like collecting a good amount of things. I like pops. Obviously, everything I collect is things that I like personally. It's not for monetary value. I'm not collecting the rarest or the most expensive stuff. I'm just collecting things that I like. So like I collect Pokemon cards, vinyls, pops. That's about it. That's about it. Pops, it's a lot of anime characters, like a lot of Dragon Ball characters. Oh, I also collect like Dragon Ball figures. I had a goal for a while of collecting all the villains, which I got a good amount. I just really missing Janemba, his fat and his sword form. But yeah, I feel like collecting should be all about the passion, man. It shouldn't be about the money. But lately, it's all about money, and finding out that a lot of the shoe resellers have been transferring over to like, you know, the collecting hobbies. It's like, it sucks, man, because it inflates the prices for a lot of cards. I've seen instances where people are artificially inflating prices for cards. They'll just rack up a lot of one type of card, right? So imagine a new set comes out and there's like the new set that came out for the Pokemon with Gold's Ho-Oh or Ethan's Ho-Oh, and they'll just collect that one card. Like a lot of like some resellers will collectively agree to, you know, stock up on one card, and then they'll artificially inflate it by selling it to each other online for like on like eBay or TCG Player for like 2 times the value of what it actually is. So like if the card is $40, they'll sell it to each other for $80, artificially inflating the price and maybe making people think, oh, this card is worth $80 because the most recent purchases have been for that price. But really the resellers are just selling it to each other, so the price seems more expensive. And then since they stocked up on that card, they can now sell it at that price in their shop. So, you know, that's one thing that I don't like from like what's going on now with like collecting hobbies. You know, they're just artificially marking up cards inflating prices, making it worse for people that are actually trying to collect the cards. And it just sucks, man. It just really sucks. Now, I don't know how many people do that, but I've seen instances, or I've seen people talk about it in depth on YouTube, on social media, and calling people out. And it's ridiculous, man. It really is. People are fucking camping out Targets to fucking get the new sets, buying them out because for some reason they don't have a buying limit. Target's not even gonna sell Pokemon cards no more because of the problems that resellers cause. It's getting ridiculous, man, and it sucks because I grew up on Pokemon. I fucking love Pokemon with like all my heart. I play Cobblemon. I have the new Scarlet and Violet. I'm gonna get the new ZA. I got Legends, Arceus. I played Pokemon Silver for like fucking hundreds of hours on end. I'm be honest, I played that game way too much. I spit all over my steering wheel. I love Pokemon, but fuck, man, it just sucks because it's reverting back to the point where, because as a kid I was too broke to buy the Pokemon cards, so I would get like chafa ones, like fake ones, and now it's reverting back to that. You know, when I first started working, I was able to buy Pokemon cards relatively carefree, being able to, go to Target, get some packs and stuff. And then when it started hitting like 2021, 2022, that shit was fucking rare, man. That shit was rare. I remember when I went to Target once and there was a shelf full of fucking Fusion Strike ETBs. Now you don't even fucking see any cards right there. You see fucking the deck boxes. Even then, sometimes you don't even see those because some of those have fucking packs in them. People are buying everything they can and reselling it for like double the value or triple the value, and it's fucking ridiculous. And it's a business, but fuck, man, it sucks. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching. I didn't really share what I bought, huh? So I got a champion white shirt, a champion green shirt, both plain shirts, no designs. And I got this. Banana Republic. I like getting colognes too. Actually, that's another thing I like collecting, colognes. I usually only try to get them on deals and sales and shit. So I look at their original value and I try to get at least like maybe 15 to 20 or 25% off. But Banana Republic, I like their stuff. Not the highest quality and not the longest lasting, but they smell really good. I have the grass one. I just got this one, Cypress Cedar. It's very herby, very like earthy, kind of like if you got some tea leaves and just grounded them up and applied it to like the cologne base. I like it though. I like it. A lot of people don't like that smell, but I like it. But anyways, that's it for today. I'm talking too long. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate all the support. I'm just sharing what I do at the gym, what I do afterwards. I was hoping to catch the homie Andy at the card shop. But yeah, if you guys ever go to Collector's Cut, just let them know that I sent you guys. I really do like those guys, but it sucks that I haven't been able to buy cards lately, and I don't really have time, and it's an inconvenience to get to like Downey in this area from where I live. So it just sucks. Like I can't really visit as much as I want, and that they're not able to be at the shop as often either. But it is what it is. Peace.